Okay, everybody, Matthew back. Weekend's over. We got you see me get the clear coat put on the chassis and stuff. We're getting ready to start working on that. We'll get to the overhead here in a minute. I had a couple of questions come up. I want to answer those real quick as to why I was putting Tamiya glue all over the chassis. And it was in a Tamiya bottle, but it's actually, and it's real thin, it's the sprue glue. Everybody knows what sprue glue is, I would assume. But that's why I was putting all over the chassis. The chassis had tons of just holes from mismolding, big sink divots in it. I was just going by filling all those with the melted glue, and then I had to wait for that, and then you see me go back and sand it all out. So that's what I was doing with that, and so hopefully that answers that question as to what I was doing with the Tamiya glue. And I added some more glue to it because it was pretty thick, and now I've got a little on the runny side, so I may have to thin it out or thicken it a little bit more. Just put some more sprue in there. So let's get back to the overhead, and I'll show you what's going on over there. Okay, so now you can see the chassis here. It's all dried up, glossed. We're gonna be working on that, and it is painted with the indent ivory. So it's kind of a cream color if you see it in person. Again, I have all the parts of it are done in the same thing. Now we're gonna go back and do some detail work. I've done one piece. I was sitting here talking to my dad on FaceTime, and I was sitting here playing with this piece. And I have just the nuts and bolts done, and they're done in steel. See if I can get them up here and then get it to focus in so you can actually see what they look like. So actually it's done in steel. So they look pretty decent, and so we're gonna go ahead and do that with the rest of the stuff here. So we're gonna be playing with that. So then we got quite a few big bolts and stuff on here, and that's gonna be the AK Extreme steel I'm putting on. So I'm gonna stay here and do that. I was gonna originally do the rims next, but since this is dry, I'm going to just go ahead and detail this. That way this stuff can go ahead and dry out for me really good. I did start one of the rims, and I had a little video start on that, and I just went and deleted it, but I'll go ahead and show you. You can see I drilled a hole through the back, and I was hoping to come through and take out one of the corresponding lug nuts, so that I could put something else there. But I guess Galaxy, in their sense of humor, their holes on the back does not line up with the lug nut on the front for whatever reason. So my hole actually come out directly between the lug nuts. So every hole is directly between the lug nuts on the front side. So if you drill through the back where the holes are, you're going to come out between the lug nuts on the front. So now I have to fill that hole, which I'll use with a piece of sprue, stretch sprue, fill that hole. And then now I have to go in probably and grind those off and do it that way and get rid of the valve stem. So we'll be working on these more later, but for now I want to detail some of this. So now we will go ahead and start that process, and I want to start with grab me some black, a little bit of black. This I like this for doing paintwork too. So I got some little black gizmos I don't know if it actually would even see that from below. But we're going to paint it anyway. So, alright, let me get started here. question come up on my last video as to what these little boards were that I used to cut my tape. And I described one. I think there's 4 of them. Yeah, 4. And they're called Infinity Easy Cutting. This is the number B. They're all letter B, not number. And they're all lettered. Like I said, there's 4 of them. And I got these at Hobbytown, USA online. And these out of New York, New Jersey, somewhere like that. But I get a lot of stuff from him. And that's where I got these. I found these through Will Patterson. He done a review on these. And they had the one that just has like straight lines. And that's the one that I wanted the most. And it cuts very, very thin lines. Kind of like these if they were very, thin lines. And for like masking and stuff like that. So that's the one I ordered first, fell in love with it, and ordered more. And you can just put your hobby knife into a groove and just follow straight down. And your knife will stay right in the groove. And I love it. You see, I cut out a little half moon for something. Laura knows what. So I want to go ahead and put that in there for the comments. I had another question, and I think I answered that in the beginning of this video. It's been a day or two since I've started this whole process, but I did want to answer this one, because I couldn't remember the name of it. I wanted to answer this one here on the video. If I don't remember something or can't answer right away, or it's going to be a long answer, I'll put it on video for you guys. So here it is. This is just another one of the many ones they have. Like I said, there's 4 of them that I know of. So there we are, guys. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.